Hey everybody, it's Mira. I've got a challenge for you. Well, I've got a challenge for me, and if you want to come along, you're welcome to. So my challenge is I have lots of 6x6 pads. I have lots of Project Life cards that just sit in my art room, taking up space, preventing me from buying new stuff that's newer and cooler. So my challenge is going to be use up your old stuff before you buy new stuff. And this is what we are going to end up making. These are called, I don't even know what these are called. These are called envelope cards, or card envelopes, or cardalopes, or on the card. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to tackle in this challenge is my 6x6 paper pad. I have a whole lot of them. I keep them in this under bed store container, and they go into this storage, bottom storage thing here in my IKEA. All right. Some of them have just a few more to go, or some of them have just my few favorites that I don't want to use. But you know what? I am going to use them, and I am going to whittle this selection down. I do have 8x8 paper pads. Oh, Capri's here. And just by touching these, if you do the old touch and feel, I can't do this at the moment. This is still Major Horde. Yeah, no, Graphic 45, sorry, Major Horde. Everything else, sure, I can do that. This is a cool one I bought a while ago. Donna Estabrook, Die Cuts with a View. And okay, so I thought I'd turn on the camera and just show you a little bit of my process for how to, I guess it's called kill a 6x6 paper pad. So going through, so this is a Kaisercraft one, and I've obviously used it, and coming down to the last little bits, and I just want to get it done. I just want to use it all up. So go through them. Some of them are just normal papers that can go in any direction you like. Some of them are these really nice, really heavy duty, shiny papers. So I put those aside, and that one's beautiful too. You'll find papers that can only go in one direction, so I usually pull those out, and I make this one won't matter as much because it's all along the outside, but for the ones that go in the one direction, I usually make coin envelopes out of them, because they give you that portrait, whereas the other ones can be put in the horizontal, and I'll show you that in just a moment. So that goes in its separate pile. This one, once again, is a combination of both pretty shiny and one directional, so we'll put that there. So you'll also get these, which are the little quotes and whatnot. So I take those out, and I will cut them up into, whoops, these very gummy, into their like little ones, like I've done with the one previously here. So I'm going to cut them up as well. Here's another one, and gosh, you know, I really do love this. This is the Looking Glass collection by Kaisercraft. I do love this one. I would so hoard that. So we'll put that in the I want to hoard pile. Sorry, I know I said I wasn't, but I really love that. Okay, that's Any Direction. That is one of those pretty shiny ones. That's cutouts. That's cutouts. What's these? Yeah, these just have to go. That's cutouts. And that's cutouts. All right. So all cutouts. These are pop-outs, actually. They just pop right out. I'll put all the pop-outs here. These ones actually need to be trimmed with my trimmer, so I'm going to go do that. These ones, this one's done. Whoopee, look at that. This one is another one bites the dust. So this one's gone. And I'm going to go off and I'm going to make coin envelopes with those. And I will make normal envelopes with those here. Remember I said I always pull these aside, these nicer ones. So the paper pads, I cut them using, so here, this paper size 6x6 and I cut at 258. Now they are for 3x4 card sizes. So I will take these now and I will cut them down into 3x4 cards. Okay, so one of the good things about using a paper pad is that whichever papers you use, the color combinations all go together. So I've cut these down now into 3x4s. They're actually a little bit smaller than 3x4s. Basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting them, instead of just using them as a note here, what I'm going to be doing is I'm actually going to be sticking them in. Now I learned this technique from one of the girls here on YouTube. I think her name is Bona. I'm going to put her a link in the description box below. All you need to do is measure it and then pop it in so that it's covering the inside of the envelope. And then all I did was I just put a little bit of sticky tape down at the bottom, just at the bottom end, not even along the whole thing, just a little bit, just to stick it. And then I popped it in down to that area there, and then I pressed it in. So I have done that. Okay, so we're at the stage now where we've got this note card. Now, by taping it to the front, you still have the functionality of, using that as a real envelope, although you won't be able to close it. You can still pop in whatever you want in the back here. So I'm just going to go with these three for now. Now, the next thing I would do is just, not thinking and just a quick process of trying to, do something. Sometimes you get this feeling like I just want to do something. I don't know. I don't know what to follow, or I don't know what to check on YouTube, whatever. Well, you don't have to. You could just sit here and then just intuitively start playing. Like that one, well, no, that's not going to go with that one because those two colors are still the same. That one, yeah, that's kind of I like the contrast of that. Or this one, yeah, that looks good too, except, that gets busy here, so maybe that will look better there. Okay, that one's done. This one over here, well, no, we can't put that one back here because same color. Will that go good there? Yeah, it kind of blends into the background there. So, okay, good, that's great. Let's do that one. Now, for this little guy here, should we put that there? Because Alice in Wonderland is here. Curious, or no, actually, because Alice is there, I see a little thing here that says Alice. So, oh yeah, that looks good, except it looks a bit like really pale here. So I'd like something darker. So let's look through all these piles. Something there, yeah, that kind of looks good. Or, I mean, this is just how my brain is thinking, right? Borders, you can put these borders here. That one looks good, and that one, actually. So the common, if I've learned anything about watching girls on YouTube make really great art, is about the layers. Like I've always thought, oh, why do they put so much stuff on? Well, because look, it looks amazing. Like that, yeah, that's kind of all right. That one there on the bottom, yeah, it's kind of getting there. And then let's add that on the end there. So you've got that, the background, and then that's peeking on top of everything. It looks really good there. So I think that looks kind of good, except maybe it's kind of, is that really interfering with Alice? I don't want it to interfere with Alice. So what I'll do is I'll move this one here so I can still see Alice. So that will go there. This one will go down here, and then this one will go up here. Well, I kind of don't like this here. So, and I don't like this peeking. I don't like edges. I've realized I really don't like edges. So I'll bring this down here so that looks kind of good. Now this I don't like. So let's have a look at what this will do if I just kind of do that. Look, I love it. And to me, this is done. Okay, so for me, I'm going to go away now and I'm going to stick everything down and I'm going to work on this one next. Okay, so that's my process and that's what I'm going to do.